This next video will help program your brain to accept and allow. Now, that may feel really bad to first hear the words. You don't want to accept and allow something. Um, but here's the thing. You give up your power when you're guided by emotion. And, it's when do you need to gain more power? When do you need to gain um, more information? The woulda, shoulda, couldas. Like you're in a heated conversation and you walk away and you think, "Oh, damn! I should have said this or I should have said that." But you couldn't really get, your point. You couldn't really get, appearing really logical and sensible and make your point. When it was really, really needed. When you're in a heated debate. When you really need to have a problem solved. Why? Because you're caught up in the emotion of something. And when you're caught up in the emotion of either fear or anger or frustration, you lose all sense of logical information. You are not going to be your smartest. You are not going to be looking like the smartest guy in the room when you are frustrated, angry. I mean, it may feel like it's the drive. If you didn't have that drive to make a point, then you feel like you won't really be making much of a point. So I understand the need to make a point, that really forceful, I gotta say something and I gotta say something now because it's important and they need to hear it. But what I'm telling you, and this is like completely new information, that um, those that are in power, those that are able to manipulate you, they want you shooken up. They want you caught up in emotion. They want you to feel that drive you need to say something and say something now because that gives them power. You're giving your power away as soon as you react with emotion. So you need to step back and try and calm yourself down, because there is an information field and you have access to all of the perfect information to design you to get everything you want if you are in a state of, peace and calm. But those emotions will guide you towards all of the information that'll guide you down the completely wrong path. Even though you may think you said the right thing, you won't be saying the right thing in that moment. And it may take you a year, 5 years, 10 years down the road where you've seen, oh, if I only just didn't say that, I would have had a completely different experience. I would have had, everything would have fallen into place so much easier. So it is really, really important to calm down your emotional state. If you can take a step back and really know what it feels like to just accept and love. A lot of times, the best opportunities that will cross your path will appear to be a negative experience. But that most negative experiences provide you with the best opportunity. But you will never ever see it. Your comprehension of seeing something good, um, you'll never see it. You won't understand it. It won't be in your realm of awareness to see an opportunity while you perceive it to be something negative, wrong, a war against you. All of the negative experience that we have, we perceive them to be bad. But there's always something good in something negative. And that's a hard concept. It is like a new concept. But if you are able to see something good about something bad, then your whole world opens up. That's when you start being able to take advantage of a negative situation. Somebody else is taking advantage of a negative situation, and generally it's probably somebody else that you're kind of fighting with. But you need to have the advantage. You need to be the winner in a negative situation. So in order for you to be able to see the opportunity in a negative situation, you have to open your mind to be able to say, okay, what's good about this? But if it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, then you're going to be focused in the emotion. You're going to be saying everything that will make you lose. And you won't see an opportunity because you're so focused on all of this is really, really bad. And the smart guys that are able to win, all of these big rich guys, they are able to say, here's a negative situation. How can we twist it? How can we turn it so it makes it look like we're the winners? How can we twist everything to make us look like the bigger, better guys? It is a technique. And it is a matter of looking at every negative of how can I get more power through a negative situation. So you have to kind of open up your perception to see what's good about this. So with that little bit of explanation, I want you to really understand and program your brain to accept and allow. Because you really, in the heat of a moment, that's the time you need to have that something that breaks you off and say, oh, I need to take a step back. I need to take a breath. I need to, just calm myself down, regroup, find what's good. You need some interruptions. You need some anchors when you're in that moment, because it's in that moment that you will completely lose control. So it's really, really important for you to remember to accept and allow. Accept and allow is a really good thing. You've been programmed to think accepting and allowing is a bad thing, but you gain more power, more strength if you do have a sense, a feeling of just accepting and allowing. So I want you to remember a time, sometime in your history, where you just felt, okay, just accept and allow. Just accept and allow. I want you to really try and remember any time in your life experience when you felt it, when you really, really, truly felt this is something that you just need to accept and allow. And once you find that memory, once you can really fall into what it feels like, and I mean wipe out any memories of some of the times where you thought you just had to accept and allow some things and you got burnt. I don't want you to remember those things. I don't want you to attach this with any negative experience at all. It has to be a memory where, maybe you're on a beach and you just accept and allow that today is a good day. That, you're getting everything you want because you can just accept and allow. You have no worries today. Really put yourself in that feeling of how good accepting and allowing is. Find that spot for yourself. This will not work until you can find that spot where you can see the benefits and remember and feel what it feels like to benefit from just accepting and allowing. And then once you can get yourself into that state, once you can really feel what it feels like, then what I want you to do is every time you feel, yourself getting tense, every time you feel your body tensing up or getting angry, I want you to remember, just accept and allow. I'm more powerful when I just accept and allow. I'm getting more strength when I just take a step back and just accept and allow. It doesn't have to be a long time. I just have to remember, accept and allow. And then I need to remember when I get really frustrated, or I might start breathing really fast and I get frustrated and I'm angry, those are the times that I want you to look for something good. I want you to remember what's good about this. I'm just going to accept and allow and see what is good about this. How can I use this to twist it so that I benefit? How is this an opportunity for me? Every time that you feel your body losing control in emotion, I want you to remember what it feels like just to accept and allow, and ask yourself, what's good about this? How can I benefit from this? I may not see the answers, but I will if I calm down. I will if I accept and allow. I will see how I can benefit from this negative situation. The answers will pop into my head as long as I'm calm and I accept and allow, and I ask the universe, the information field, what should I be doing? What's the answers? How can I benefit from this? What's good about this situation? Then use your intuition. It will pop in. There will be something that comes into your mind, but only if you're really in a good state of accepting and allowing, only when you really want to find the solutions to everything that you want, everything that's causing you to feel frustrated, if you feel yourself back into a source of just accept and allow, something's good about this, I just don't know it, ask the universe what's the answer, and then you'll have something pop into your head, and pay attention to that. And then again, I want you to get get a bottle of water and write down accepting and allowing, because you do need to reprogram your brain. It's something that you need to hear on a regular basis. Watch this video at night and just before you go to bed, and you will reprogram your neural nets and set up a new highway, a new programming in your own brain. This type of programming has been going on with every product and service that's out there. Every logo is a reminder for you to believe in somebody else's path. This is your time to design your own life, have your own subliminal messages, so that they keep reprogramming your brain to believe in you, to solve the problems that you need to find solutions to. And, drink this water every day, and that will help reprogram your brain. It is a neurology. It is a repeating over and over and over again. You have been programmed day in and day out to follow somebody else's path. Now you need to do it and practice it day in and day out to get your power back. So you do need to do a little bit of work. All you have to do is listen to it. All you have to do is feel what it feels like. Every time you drink from this water, I want you to feel what it feels like to just accept and allow. And if you're doing it during your day and you have nothing to be frustrated about, you can just accept and allow with what's going on in your day to day. Every single time in my experience, every time, I may have gone through several years of a bad experience, but I was able to handle all of those bad experiences by just accepting and allowing something good's going to come out of this, and never failed. All of the information I've gained from this has gone through, years of hell. But I survived that years of hell. I improved my physical health. I improved my mental health by being able to accept and allow, and one day knowing an answer will show up. And then I'm finding this information to share with you. And I know without a doubt that I am going to be creating a completely new career for myself. I am putting this out free. I don't have all of, it's not popping in right away, but every day I accept and allow. I am where I need to be, and eventually everything will fall into place, because I have more than enough experience to say this stuff works, and it always works all the time. So I know I have something to look forward to, because I just accept and allow today is what it is, and tomorrow will unfold a better solution. Every day gets closer to the dream. Peace out.